Hey everyone, I'm Carl Spears and I am up here at Apply Velocity today, and basically I just wanted to bring you a short video looking at the future of Apply Velocity and some of the events that we have coming up, especially starting in January as we get geared up for spring concerning baseball and softball. Right now we have 6 teams that are going to be playing in the U-Trip division baseball this year, and then in the summer we'll have 3 teams. It's going to be maybe 4 that's going to be doing the showcase ball during the summer. So a lot of stuff going on as far as teams being played out of here. Looking to pick up a softball team as well. Just haven't found the right fit yet for us, but we're still looking to do that. But a lot of stuff that's getting geared up and getting ready to happen here at Apply Velocity. One thing though, before I forget, is that I would just ask that you please watch the video till the end, because at the end I'm going to talk about AV Committed and what that exactly means. I'm going to talk about Soaring Wings, a little program that we put together with them that's going to happen next month. And then we're going to look into February where we'll have a free day out here. So I'll tell you more of that at the end of the video. So just stay tuned and watch till the end of that. But right now I just kind of want to give you an idea as I'm standing outside here of the future of Apply Velocity and exactly what we got going on in the works to get ready for this season. So right behind me here, right over my shoulder, you can see is the baseball field. It is set right at this moment to be a softball field only with the dimensions of the bases. But we're going to come out here and we're going to tear this grass up and we're going to back that dirt up and extend those bases back all the way up to 90 feet. And then of course we can move them into 80, 70, whatever distance we want to do. So that is going to be a complete infield for teams, not only softball but baseball teams as well, that can come out here and take some ground balls and work on their fielding and things like that. And then as you look at the netting here, what we're going to do is we're going to extend this net out some more, and so that when the bases go back, then we won't have to worry about balls flying out into the parking lot and hitting vehicles. So the netting is going to be extending back, and that's why you see these 2 poles right here with an opening, but there will be a net there. And then as we pan on around, you also notice that we've already got a fence up and a sidewalk. So if you have not been here in a while, or if you've never been here, this is a big addition to the facility that we've just started, and this is only on the outside of the facility. And then we'll turn on around, and then I just want to kind of show you the future that's going to happen back here in the back of the facility, as we're going to add some outdoor batting cages and pitching mounds back here on the back of the facility. And then I want to put a little pavilion right back here as well, so that when teams are out here practicing on the field, when the fence is up for the outfield, there'll be a pavilion back here that parents can come and sit and enjoy watching their kids practice on the field outside. So more batting cages coming in the back, little pavilion, fence around here around the outfield. And then of course we're going to extend these bases out so that everyone can get out here and do some good fielding work as well. So let's turn around and let's go into the building, and I'll kind of give you a rundown of some of the stuff that's actually happening inside. And again, if you haven't been here before, or you haven't been here in a long time, I think you need to come out here and check us out, because we have really done a lot of changes to make this one of the premier facilities here in Central Arkansas. So this is the entrance here as we walk in. First thing you'll notice as soon as you open the door is that we have new batting cages that's been put up here in the new part of the facility. So these batting cages are 15 feet wide by 30 feet long, so it's real good for batting. So you can come in here and take some good batting practice with the L screens and the tees, of course. And then we can walk on around this way, and this is going to be our weight room. You can hear the music playing now, I'm sure. I've got some people coming in here fixing to do some lifting. So this is the weight room. It's not finished yet, but it is usable. We still got a little bit more work in here, but as you can see, we have a lot of different stuff that you can do in here with the squat racks, bench pressing, pull-up bars, everything you can think of. We pretty much have it in here. And then I'm going to turn around and show you this wall. This is going to be our weighted ball program wall that we're going to use. We're going to finish this wall out. We're going to use weighted balls so teams can come in here and use the weighted ball program to get their arms stronger. And if you're not familiar with that, weighted ball, you can just go out and do a search for Driveline, and they have a lot of information. That's kind of where we're getting this program from. For the weighted balls is off of Driveline, and you can kind of see what they do, and it's just a good program for arm care and taking care and getting stronger and throwing a lot harder too. So then we're going to walk out here to the field, and you can see it's a big indoor field. It's already have the bases down, so teams can come in here and do a lot of good indoor work. If it's too wet outside or if it's too cold, they can come in here and get on this field. And then actually every Monday night, what happens is that Parisi Speed School comes in here and uses this field as well to do their speed and strength training on this too. So a lot of different activities that take place right here on this big indoor field. And as we move over, then we have 3 cages over here. These cages are about 12 feet wide and they're 70 feet long. And the first cage here is our pitching cage, mainly used for pitching. As you can see, it's got the pitching mound in there. And then we've got this locator down at the bottom that kind of, if you don't have a catcher, that's okay. We've got this mat that the pitchers can come and throw into, and it kind of tells them where their pitch went. So this is our pitching cage for baseball. And like I said, this is 70 feet long, so it's plenty big enough for you to come in here and do some pitching lessons or do any kind of pitching that you want to do. And then we'll move over here to this other cage, and this is a cage as well that you can do some hitting out of, but we also do a lot of softball in here too, and this is good for softball lessons. As you can see, the mat's down for softball, so we use this for softball and for hitting too. And then lastly, this is another cage over here that can be used for hitting, pitching, pretty much whatever you want to do. So let's spin around, and I'll turn around and I'll show you. This is where our HitTrax machine is set up. This is the nice cage. Come in, turn the HitTrax on. You know, if you're not familiar with HitTrax, and go out there and just YouTube HitTrax and see what this machine can do. It's pretty incredible as far as showing you the velo off the bat where you hit it, and it can be used both for baseball and softball. So that's really cool. And then right over here, I am going to mount a 50-inch TV. So when you have a team in here or somebody that's using the machine and you got somebody outside the cage, there'll be a big TV right there that can absolutely show you what they did as far as where they hit it and how hard they hit it. So that's going to be mounted right there. So let's turn back around and let's head back up this way. And as you can see up in front there's a TV mounted in the corner. I'll put that up so when the parents come in here and sit down and their athletes in here training, I can turn that on ESPN or whatever we need there, and they can sit there and watch TV if they wish. And then one big improvement that if you have been here in the past, you know this place might get a little cool on those cold days during winter. Well, that has been solved because right up there is a 250,000 BTU unit that we have installed to heat this place up. And we actually got another unit on the other side of the building. I didn't show that. But we've got new heating units in here, so it's if it's gotten cool in the past, it's not going to happen anymore. So we've got that addressed too. So that's just some of the changes and improvements that have happened here at Applied Velocity. We're real excited about where we're going with the programs here, with our U-Trip teams, showcase teams, even looking at the softball teams. So we're pretty excited about where we're going with all that. So now I just want to take a minute and talk to you about some future events that are happening. One thing that I'm a big fan of is hard work. And I know there's some, some gifted kids out there, and there's some that might not be as gifted. But they all can work the same. Effort and attitude is one thing that everybody possesses, and they can come in and they can show that. So what I'm wanting to do is start a program that's called AV Committed. And you might have seen on some of my posts on Facebook or Twitter that it's on there. It's just hashtag AV Committed. And basically what I want to do with that is that I want that to be a shirt that we will give away to all the students or players who come in here and do that extra work, put the time in. They will get a shirt. And the thing about these shirts is that you can't buy them anywhere. You can't buy them. They're only going to be given away to the hard worker. And what it is that it's going to be a commitment of at least 10 times of being in the facility. If you do over 10 times, the one who does the most, then they'll get that shirt, and it's just going to say AV Committed on there. They can wear it to school, they can wear it out here to train, or wherever they want to wear it, but they can wear it with pride because they know they've earned that shirt, and no one else can get it unless you meet the commitment to come in and work hard. So keep a lookout for that too. That is called the AV Committed program that we're fixing to start up at the 1st of December. Then one thing also, since the holidays are coming, I want to talk to you about Soaring Wings. It's a great program here in the community, and I partnered up with them, and we're going to do a thing called Sponsor a Child. And so how this is going to work is starting here after Thanksgiving, leading up to Christmas, is that we're going to do sponsored child program so that anyone who comes in and does the private lessons or rents a cage or a field, then part of those proceeds will be donated to Soaring Wings, and it's going to be up to $350 to sponsor one child. So my goal is to at least do one, hopefully 2 kids that we can sponsor through Soaring Wings, and it's called Sponsor a Child. It's a great program. You can go on their website and check it out. It's just a wonderful thing what they do over there, and I just want to be a part of that when it comes to helping out, especially during the holiday time. So keep a lookout for that too. We're going to be starting that. I'm looking at right after Thanksgiving, getting started on that, maybe 1st of December, somewhere in that time frame. Like I said, in order to get that going and to get that donation of $350 over there to Soaring Wings. So if you come in here, just know that part of your proceeds will be given to them for the holiday season. And then I guess lastly, what I want to talk about is what we're going to do in February is we're going to do a what we call a free day. And I really want to look at the leagues here in like Greenbrier, Heber, Clinton, areas like that who have their league programs, Damascus, and I want to invite all of those kids to come in and coaches to come in for free, and they can work with our coaches who have experience, playing college ball, have years of coaching experience or whatever, and then they can come in and work with these guys, and the coaches can pick up on some tips or drills or whatever, and all that's going to be free. And we're going to look to do that probably in February, maybe March time frame, when league ball gets really cranked up and get going. So keep an eye out for that too, and that's going to be a good event that we're going to do here at Apply Velocity. So just a lot of stuff that's happening here, and I just wanted to take a few minutes and just share it with you. And just talk to you about the facility and all the stuff that's going on. Like I said, if you've not been here in a while, you need to come check it out. Or if you've never been here, the time now is to come see what we're doing, because we're doing a lot of great things here. Follow us on Facebook at avball/Apply Velocity. That's where I pretty much do a lot of the updates. We have the Twitter account too. Twitter is AV Committed. That's the Twitter handle. Then, of course, our website at avball.com. So a lot of information there. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you, like I said, if you haven't been out here yet, see the facility, all the stuff that we're doing. If you've got a young athlete that wants to train and get better, it doesn't matter what kind of sport it is, Apply Velocity is the place to be. Thanks.